Okay, so we want to make a blog for our business. We are doing this week. So there's two different ways that you can do this. You can internally host your blog at your company, which is what a lot of bigger companies do, or you can use a hosting service to do this. So internally, if you're a big company, the advantage of hosting a blog internally within your own company is that you have more flexibility and freedom, but perhaps more important, the company keeps all the data associated with the blog. You're not hosting it somewhere else where other people can get to it. And you can easily integrate it with your business website because that's probably hosted internally as well. The downsides are you need to have hardware and software to run all of this in-house. You need to have your own server, and it's very much a challenge for a smaller business. This only really is a good idea for larger businesses. So internally hosted sites use things like WordPress.org. So there's two versions of WordPress, .org and .com. The .org one is the one that I teach to my graphic and web designers. That's where we take all of the software for it and we download it onto our computer and then we put it on a server somewhere and we host our server or our website there. WordPress.com is for anybody and everybody to use. It's free and it ends up having the name of your business blog. So nutsforsouthwest.wordpress.com would be the URL. It's not, you can buy your own, but that's typically how it works. It's free, it's easy to use. Some other ones, if you're going to host it elsewhere, Drupal, Joomla, those are kind of big ones, but WordPress is probably the biggest. Third-party websites, some advantages to going this route. There's no initial costs. You don't need to have your own IT department. All the upgrades to the software are done automatically, and you have customer support. You can call GoDaddy or call wherever and get help. So the disadvantages, you don't necessarily want all of your company data residing elsewhere outside of your control. And they don't offer unique names. So in the case of Blogger.com, which is what we're going to build today, if the name of my blog is Brenda, my URL would be brenda.blogger.com, not just brenda.com. I didn't go out and buy my own domain name. So the ones that are free, WordPress.com, again, not the .org, Blogger, Tumblr, Weebly, you heard of some of these? At least in passing. Okay, that's what we're going to be working with today. So if you want to do this completely on your own, you would find a hosting company that offers all of these options. So like GoDaddy would do this for you. There's a ton of them out there. So you would find a domain name, you would pay for it and register it, and that would be the name of your business. So when we do this, if your business is, tell me yours again, Mountaintop Food Storage. Okay, MountaintopFoodStorage.com would be ideal, right? Because that's literally what people are going to expect to search for. If it's MTNTOP, you have to really promote it a lot more to get people to know it's not mountain spelled out. If it has to end in .net or .biz or .info, you have to get the word out on that too. Then you need some software to do the blogging, WordPress, Weebly, something like that. You pay a yearly fee and you get customer support. So Blogger is one that we're going to be using. It's a free publishing platform owned by this little company that you might have heard of called Google. It seems to be owning everything. It's a publishing platform, and the cool thing is that it all works for you. You don't have to think or know the background behind it. You don't have to use FTP to run your website. This platform takes care of everything. In the past, you would have to make your file on your home computer, and then with FTP software, upload it to a server. So that took a lot more knowledge. The platform does not have to be used with Blogspot. It can be used with an actual custom domain. But the one that we're going to use is the free version on Blogger. Blogspot is a free domain service provider, also owned by Google, and the free domain that they give you is actually a subdomain. So it's going to be whatever your business name is, .blogspot.com. The cool thing about that is when I used to look at this a few years ago, I would go to one of these, and then at the top there was always a go to the next blog, go to the previous blog, and they were kind of random, and you just kind of end up sifting through a bunch of different blogs, which was kind of interesting. When we visit Blogspot, it's actually under the wire, redirected to blogger.com. And we are actually going to make one. I want to first show you a video of WordPress, so you understand how that works, but it's also a blogging platform, and then we're going to actually get into making a blog. Oops.
Powerful enough for CNN, simple enough for your Aunt Mary's cut blog, flexible enough for everything else in between. WordPress.com. What do you want your website to be? Maybe you're getting married, need a way to keep family up to date. Or you're a New York Times, bringing rich media and news to millions. You might want a place to post pictures of your lunch, from your smartphone, or a showcase for your writing or music. Maybe you'd like a blog to news about the day, or your business needs to reach more customers. Whether you're trying to change the world or just want to share a few photos with friends, there's a home for you on WordPress.com. Create a custom site that lets your content sing, no technical knowledge required. Join a community of millions and find fans you never knew existed. You create great stuff, we'll take care of the details. So what do you want your website to be? Big, small, simple, robust, elegant, exciting, engaging. WordPress.com.